here I am, waiting for one last chance. Because this time we've got nothing left to lose, and everything is ruined. But the end is where we begin. Those are lyrics from my favorite band on earth, Our Lady Peace. And I was thinking about that song today as I was thinking about new beginnings and coming here. And it's just so fitting for the past year and a half of my life. Now, I'll take you back to November 2013, specifically the day before Thanksgiving. Now, I had a job for a company you may have heard of called IBM. I was a contractor, hoping that I'd get picked up full time for just about a year at that point. And I would find out that because they didn't know what they wanted out of my role, and in a company that big, it takes months to figure that out, that I wasn't getting renewed for the following year. Happy Thanksgiving. So after the initial feelings of failure and feeling down, I was actually kind of excited. This is a new beginning for me. After all, I had started this little pet project a few months before that I was really excited about, a podcast turned internet radio show called The Quinn Spin. And I wanted to see where I could take it. I wanted to see where it would lead, and it led me to some brilliant places, some amazing places. I got to interact with independent musicians and people in that industry that I never thought I'd meet, that I never would have known about if not for this opportunity that I created. I even had a hand in organizing a benefit concert for the American Cancer Society. The problem, though, with chasing after a dream, after so long, you start to run out of money. So I did, and I took up a couple different jobs. Now, the first of which being delivering pizzas. Did that for a couple months after that concert. And here's the thing, I have this tie to Bethlehem. I'm a Moravian College graduate. We got a fan out there, all right. I graduated 2010. And I go to Music Fest every year, and so I'm looking on musicfest.org, seeing who's playing, seeing what's going on, because it's about that time, it's July, it's about time to start thinking about Fest, and I scroll past one of these tabs on the top of the page, and a drop-down comes, and it says Fest Jobs. I'm like, I didn't know they paid people for that. And so I click on it, and I apply to work event staff, and I'm accepted. Next thing I know, I'm driving from New Jersey and back 10 days straight to work Music Fest and to try to get back into the area here, try to make something break for me. And it ended up in a year-round gig doing event services over there. So another new beginning comes out of this opportunity. Now, I've been doing that for a few months, and of course, still needed the full-time gig. That's the name of the game. We all know. We all have bills to pay, right? And so it's November. Chris Kindlemart is coming up, and I'm sitting over in the parking lot where Chris Kindlemart takes place. We have 24-hour security, and I'm thinking, man, I need a full-time job. Yeah, this is getting a little rough out here. So thinking about this as I'm sitting on my security shift, I look to the left, I look at the Arts Quest Center, and I look over to its neighbor. I wonder if Channel 39's looking for anybody. So I pull out my phone, I look up the opportunities, and lo and behold, they're looking for a PR marketing coordinator. It looks like a perfect job on paper for me, and so I go home, get home probably around midnight, stay up till 2 in the morning, writing the best cover letter of my life and updating my resume. And well, before I sent the best cover letter of my life, I made sure that I proofed it in the morning, because you never know, 2 a.m., tired eyes. But it was pretty good, and I not only sent it, but a few days later, I reiterated my interest in the position by showing up at their doorstep and hand delivering it. A couple weeks later, fittingly enough, on Thanksgiving Eve, I'm contacted. And my eventual boss, who I didn't know at the time, says, hey, send us a couple more writing samples. So I did. Thanks, we'll be in touch. And so she was in touch, and it turned out that I got an interview. Then I got another interview, and at the end of 2014, day 363 to be exact, I found out that I got the job. Another ending leading to a beginning. And so I've been there 4 months today, couldn't be happier. And that song I referenced at the beginning, The End is Where We Begin, the bridge goes something like, the winds will lead us somewhere. Just last Friday, they let me right back here. Thank you.